Greetings. It is now 1:30 and I have actually started my Christmas cards. You are sitting in one of the Christmas card boxes that I have. It's where I put my list of names every year. So I have a multi-layered. I don't know how many years I go back on this particular pile. I always put the year on it. Oh, is this something? Oh no, that's another one. Year. I don't know what year that was. That was 2010. This is 2011. 2012. 2013. 2014. Yes. So every year I make myself a list based, of course, on the previous year's list. So this is this year's 2014 list of who I'm giving Christmas cards to. Some are just, people at work that I'm handing Christmas cards. Oh, that box. I just found that there, Floyd. I'm going to throw it out, okay? Don't you worry yourself about it. I was scrounging in my closet for the insoles of my winter shoes from last year because I really want to give them away to somebody. And it's not polite to give away shoes without having the insoles in them. Unless, of course, the person uses orthotics, then they don't need the insoles. But if they don't, if I give them to the Salvation Army or something, then a poor homeless person or needy person won't have the whole pair of shoes. So I'm still looking. And I found an old Nokia box from an old phone. Actually, it's from my favorite phone, which I have tucked away in my little keepsakes drawer. I love that little blue phone. It's the tiniest phone I ever owned. Tiny, tiny, tiny. I really wish, well, I don't really wish they'd go back because I love my phone now. But it was a wonderful, tiny little phone for the purpose of phoning people. Yeah, so I liked that. Anyway, I'm on my mission to write my Christmas cards. So of course I start with the overseas relatives first. So I've done my aunt, and I'm doing aunt number 2 now. I've done aunt number 2. I've done my 2 aunts. So I have 2 aunts that I write to over there. Some people got eliminated last year, I think. I just thought, what the hell? Why am I writing these people? Sometimes I'm in a bad mood. I'm often in a bad mood when I'm doing my Christmas cards. And I want to eliminate people. They may get put back on. But since they, see, what I do is I write everybody on here. And then when they write back, I cross them off or I highlight their names. Well, looking at this now, I see that, well, a number of people didn't write back. Now, with some people, I'm not surprised by this, and I sort of expect it, but some people I'm a little surprised when they don't write back. And I do keep track. So someone like my son, of course I don't expect him to write back, but he doesn't send out Christmas cards. Gotta wait until they're married to do that. My girlfriend sent out e-cards. My girlfriend sent out e-cards. So I know, that's fine. My cousin is going through, year after year of cancer treatment. So there hasn't been a card from her in a while. Well, in a while, I don't know. Perhaps the previous there was. Yes, she sent me a card the previous year. It was just last year she didn't. Or maybe I forgot to highlight it off. I don't know. Oh no, she sent out e-cards. Yes, I saw them. So really, I should go back in and cross off the people when they send an e-card, right? Because I could do that. But some people, old friends. Oh, yes, she always sends, yeah. Old friends, like ancient friends from before when I was married, Did Diane and Frank, did I not send one? I didn't send one, my goodness. Yes, I didn't send one last year. That's somebody I eliminated. Goodness, I should put their name back on. I think I did put it back on. I didn't eliminate them. Where are they? Quebec. Yeah, Diane and Frank. I guess they were. Let me look on last year's. Let me look on last year's list. Were they not there? Were they there? Not done. Oh yes, they did, and they did. Okay, fine. I had the wrong address. I don't know how they got that, but they sent one back. Anyway, so I'm doing that. I'm surprised that I got to it so quickly. I just looked at the date, and I realized we're only at the 7th. And so the 7th, the 17th, I mean, that's plenty of time. Plenty of time. So I can even do the local ones or the within the country ones next weekend. I mean, this is fantastic. This is the earliest I've ever been. Anyway, no, I've been in a long time. The earliest I've been in a long time, okay? Just last year, the year before, it was just seemed like there was too much pressure, stress. And now I have gotten into the hang of doing assessments. And after getting the hang of doing assessments, they want to do away with those assessments and go to a different method. They just try to make my life stressful. They really do. But anyway, this year, assessments are going well. They're easy peasy, and I know how to deal with the students. Don't change things on me. I was getting back and forth with my kids, texting back and forth with my kids this morning. My daughter asked what's happening at Christmas. I said, who knows? Certainly I don't. So we went back and forth a little bit. There was some giggling and stuff like that, but that was cool. My son finally responded to my texted question, what do you want for Christmas? With a text. And then he asked, are Oma and Opa coming? And I said, I haven't asked. So I guess that hinges upon whether or not my sister-in-law and her guy are coming. So I emailed her. She's got to email me back. And then if she emails me back that they're coming on Christmas Eve, then I will phone my parents and ask them to come. I asked my son if he was going to bring his girlfriend. He said it would hinge upon Oma and Opa. If they're coming, he won't ask her. Is that terrible or is that terrible? That's terrible. He said that would be a lot to ask a new girlfriend when she was meeting parents for the first time, right? Of course, that'd be awful. To meet my parents and me at the same time, especially my parents. So we've got gifting and such, and questions about Christmas Eve asked and out there, and that's cool. I just love texting, and I love my kids. I love my kids, you know? My kids are great. So we're waiting. We're waiting for my sister-in-law. She must be really busy. Maybe I can Facebook her and ask her. Double whammy. Anyway, that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to get back to the overseas. I've got 2 more overseas. But I don't have to do any German writing to them. So my 2 Germans are done. Yay! Ta for now.